The first thing we're going to look at is a mudra, and the mudra is the things that you do with your hands. We very often say bring your hands to heart center. This is Anjali mudra. This is a mudra that represents offerings, gratitude, and so that's often something we do. Bring your hands to heart center and keep your left palm as it is, nice and flat. With your right hand, I want you to just bring the fingers in together and place the fingers almost in a kind of, as if you're holding a tennis ball, and place those fingers in the middle of the left palm. This is called Karuna Mudra. And this mudra represents kindness and compassion. I thought this would be a great mudra to bring in today. So holding your hands there in that mudra, close off your eyes and start to just come into the practice of your breath. Breathing in through the nose and gently exhaling out through the nose as well. In through the nose and gently exhaling. Now bring your attention as you gently breathe into the mudra of your hands and see if you are holding tension in the hands, in the fingers, as you focus on holding your mudra. Now relax the right hand where you are holding the shape. Don't bring so much tension into it, and soften the left hand a little bit as well. As you take the softness into your hands of the mudra, just gently start to think about how that softens the edges of any judgment that we have. And as we soften the edges of our judgment, allow the space in the right hand to be a place for kindness to flow through. The right hand being generally the most active hand, the hand you may use for giving, the hand you may use for taking. And so start to bring the energy down into the space of your hands that you give with kindness and compassion. And whatever it is that you need to take, it's taken with kindness and compassion as well. These are qualities and experiences that we may be finding it hard to connect to at the moment. But just allowing the softness to come into the harsh edges, stepping away from judgment and letting yourself come into your own space, coming from a place of compassion. This is not just for you, but it's for the world around you as well. Release the mudra and bring the hands down to rest on your knees with the palms facing up. As the front of your body relaxes and releases, and any tension you are holding through your arms and your hands, let the inhale come fully into the front of your body, releasing your belly, filling your lungs, and exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, bring the breath all the way up, filling the belly, filling up to the collarbones, and then exhaling, releasing and letting go. Bring the awareness and the attention down deeply into your pelvis, into your hips. And just start to focus on your pelvic floor. So there's 3 areas here. You have the front set of muscles, which is the urethra. You have the middle set of muscles, which is the vagina. And you have the back set of muscles, which is the rectum. So you're going to start to identify those different areas of the pelvic floor, and we're going to start to draw them in as we bring in an energetic lock. So first of all, bring in the area that is holding the urethra, as if you're holding in a wee. Move back through the lower of your body, start to hold in through the vagina, and then start to see if you can squeeze in through the rectum. As you inhale, holding here, those 3 areas. And as you exhale, draw the navel into the spine and hold on even more. You're not letting go. Gently release. If we try and hold on to the pelvic floor immediately for any length of time, it becomes very challenging and the muscles become fatigued. So we're going to start titrate gently into it. So start again. As you inhale, pull the muscles in those 3 hammock areas, the front, the middle, and the back. Hold. As you exhale, hold slightly deeper. And release. Take a breath, let go of the pelvic floor. Now the next inhale, pull in the front set, middle, and back. Hold. Exhale, still holding, breathe. Release, let go. Just take a breath to reset. Now, as you inhale, pull in all 3 sets of muscles together. You'll feel the real low part of the pubic bone drawing in as you stimulate that. Hold here. And exhale, holding in even more intensely in the pelvic floor. Good. And let go, relax. Inhale, draw the pelvic floor in. Good. Hold. Exhale, release. Now, make sure the hands are on the thighs, the palms facing up. Gently dip the chin down onto the chest so you're locking the throat. Turn the palms forward so you're locking at the wrists. Inhale, pull the pelvic floor in, pull it in, pull it in. As you inhale into the ribs, the side ribs, up to the collarbone, hold the belly in as well with the pelvic floor and flex into your ankles. So you've got all 5 locks on. Hold. And exhale, release all of the locks. Good. You're going to roll over the knees, come to your all 4s. I'm just going to fold my blanket out to protect my knees. Stack your wrists under your shoulders as we always do, and your knees under your hips. And start to take those rotations over the wrists with your shoulders, waking up the bursas, waking up the joints. Feel the weight going on to the hands, the wrists. And go back the other way. Good. Now think about the weight at the back of the body. The hips are now circling around the knees. Big demonstrative movements here. Really feel the sensations. Certainly if you did the class yesterday, it may feel nice to stretch out a little bit at the back there. Good. Now come back to a stillness. I want you to inhale, push the belly down, gaze up with the chin, okay? As you exhale, draw the navel into the spine, and as the navel comes in, see if you can find the pelvic floor in your cat. Draw the pelvic floor all the way in, relax your head. See if you can hold on to the pelvic floor. As you inhale, drop the belly down, keep squeezing the pelvic floor and gazing up. This is a really different sensation if you're doing it correctly. You're going to feel you're squeezing the glutes as well. And then exhale, keep squeezing through the pelvic floor, the adductors, lower pubic bone. Good. Inhale, gently dropping it down, gazing up. See if you can maintain pelvic floor. And exhale. Well done. Now let go of the pelvic floor, come to your all fours. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, drop the right arm down under the left. Just come to your thread the needle. Relax the head on the mat. Feel the twist come all the way into the right side of the body. Now you can take the left leg behind you, bring the toes onto the mat. Draw the navel into the spine, start finding the core. And you can walk the left hand forward if you want. You can stay here or you can lift the left leg. Oh, you can lift the left leg up. Finding your balance, using the core, keeping tension in the body. And you might even be able to release the left hand behind the lower back. Good. Gently bringing the left leg all the way down. Push into the left palm as you inhale. Open the right, open through the chest as the right arm reaches up. And exhale, bring the right hand down. Just take a few cat and cows here. Release the pelvic floor. Let go of that for now. Just gently release your spine. And then inhale. Bring the left arm all the way up. And you're going to exhale, bring the left arm down onto the right, the left shoulder onto the mat. Rest the side of the face and walk the right leg back. Take your time here, slowly, slowly. Find your balance before you release the right leg up. And then if you want to find the right arm going all the way to the lower back, opening the chest, feeling the movement of your limbs from your core. That's where the center of gravity is, and that's what you're focusing on for balance. Okay, now exhale, come down with the right leg, gently placing it back on the mat. Pushing into the right arm, left arm coming up to your all fours, and a few gentle cat-cows to release the spine. You're going to take the hands ahead of the shoulders, and as you inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrists and just condition into the back. Don't dip into the shoulders here. Keep the shoulders strong. Draw the navel into the spine and then find your way to your high plank. Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Exhale, bring the chest all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, bring it down. Hover the hands now, so your hands free. Inhale, bring the chest up. Use the back muscles. Draw the elbows into the waist. You can let the feet hover just a little bit, but not a full Shalabhasana at this stage. Holding for 3. Relax the shoulders for 2. And for 1. Exhale, bring everything down to the mat. Plant the palms, tuck the toes, inhale, and push back to your down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sigh. And just take some time to pedal through backwards and forwards. Release through the back body. Just opening everything up. Feel the weight on the shoulders, the stretch in the back of the legs. Now, as you inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrists, come to your high plank. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and for 1. And release the right leg up to your 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bring the right leg to the top of the mat between the hands. Drop the left knee, untuck the left toe. Inhale, arms rise. Anjaneyasana. Now, as you exhale, bring the left palm down in front of the chest as we did at the beginning and find your Karuma Mudra. So just make that little hollow space with your right hand. Bring the elbows up so there's a little bit of tension in the top of the body. And as you're here, see if you can draw in the pelvic floor. So you're beginning to activate right underneath the glutes. Really feel that deep, deep stabilization down in the hips. Relax into your breath and hold your focus. Inhale, release the arms, bring them up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, bind the palms and open through the chest. If you want to take that little Dharma wiggle in the shoulders to release, go ahead and do that. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up, release. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the top foot, tuck the toe and step back to down dog. Inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrists, high plank. Once you're here, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Take the left leg back up behind you, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring the foot to the top of the mat between the hands. Drop the knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale into your Anjaneyasana. Now bring the right palm down in front of the heart and make your little shape of space with the left palm. Bring the elbows up a little bit so you've got tension in the shoulders. You're not relaxing. And now see if you can find the pelvic floor here. Start to draw in that hammock of 3 muscles deep down in the hips. See how that is affecting the sensations deep in the pelvis, at the top of the legs, the front, the back. Almost as if the adductors are drawing together. Good. Regulating your breath. Keeping your thoughts on your mat. Release the hands, inhale, bring the arms up. Stay here. Exhale, you're going to bring the hands behind you. Bind the palms in the wonky way. Inhale and open through the chest. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Release the hands. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bring the palms down to the mat. Step back with the left leg to down dog. Inhale, bring the right leg up. As you exhale, you're going to bring the right knee to your nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Just stay here for 3, for 2, and for 1. And place that right foot between the hands at the top of the mat. Bring the left palm onto the mat. Inhale, open to your easy twist. Now this is great to find the pelvic floor. Draw those 3 muscles in and you will feel that the right knee will naturally come over the right ankle and your alignment will magically move into something that feels a lot more sensible in the body. Good. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, arms rise up. Okay, exhale, bring the left palm into the center of the heart. Now make a fist with the right hand and put the fist into the right hand. So you've still got the representation of space there, but now as you inhale, you're going to lengthen up from the waist. And as you exhale, the left knee is coming to the left elbow, is coming to the outside of the right knee. And you can use the right hand pushing onto the left palm to get your traction into the twist, right? Good. You're finding the pelvic floor. You've got your mudra. And you're working to soften the edges of judgment and call compassion in. Inhale, release as the arms come up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back with the right leg to down dog. Take a breath, inhale. And exhale, sigh. Inhale, bring the left leg up. As you exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, come to high plank. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Place the left foot at the top of the mat between the hands. Stay high on the right knee. The right palm comes onto the mat, and you inhale and open with the left arm. Again, find the tension in the pelvic floor. See if the left knee just pops nicely over the left ankle. Use the breath to get a little bit deeper into your easy twist. Good. Now exhale, bring the left hand down. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge. Exhale, you're going to bring the right palm into the center of the chest. Make a fist with the left and just gently bring the left fist into the center of the right palm. Inhale, lengthen from your waist. Now you know the exhale is bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Gazing behind you, feeling the pelvic floor, bring it in. Relax into the gaze, soften your eyes. Good. And then gently inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the top foot, step back with the left leg to down dog. You can drop the knees if you want to take your child's pose, or take 5 rounds of breath in down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathe it in for 3 and out. Breathe it in for 4 and out. 5th breath and exhale. Walk the feet to the top of your mat. Find your full fold. Bring an inhale, half lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, bring the arms up, join the palms, and gently exhale the hands to heart center. But adjust your mudra. So bring the left palm to the center of the chest and find your little cupping action with the right hand. Allowing a few breaths here to feel grounded as you stand up in mountain pose. And take a moment of reflection of the areas of your life you would mostly like to find kindness and compassion today. What do you have facing you? What do you have coming down the line? What might be giving you some stress, some fear? And maybe facing that with compassion and kindness for yourself will help you feel a little bit more courageous about things. Release the hands to the side, palms facing forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, come to your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down, take the feet back to your chaturanga. Inhale, bring the heart up. And exhale to down dog. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, walk the feet to the top of the mat, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, join the palms, And find your mudra as the hands come down to heart center. Release the hands, palms facing forward next to you. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale it down. Inhale, take the feet back to your high plank. Exhale the chest, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. Look to the top of the mat and find your full fold. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Join the palms. Exhale into your mudra, holding it at the center of your chest. And remember, each time we take this mudra, we're giving a conscious intention and attention to practicing and experiencing kindness and compassion, seeking it out throughout the day. Third time, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, take the feet back to your high plank. Exhale the chest in chaturanga. Inhale, heart rises. And exhale to down dog. Just take 3 breaths here. Counting in your own mind. Feel the stillness. And look to the top of the mat as you take your skip, hop, jump or thump, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale it down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Find that little mudra as you bring it down into your heart. Good. Now release the hands. You're going to step back a little bit to about 1/3 of the way down the mat. Bring the hands onto the hips. Inhale, open through the chest. The feet are a little wider at hip width apart. And as you exhale, bring the chest all the way down towards the thighs, bending the knees as much as you need to. Bind with the toes with your peace fingers. And just each exhale is bringing the chest further towards the thighs. Feel the space come to the back of your body. Relax your head. Soften your gaze as you look behind you. Feel length through the back of the body with the inhale and the exhale, bringing the chest further down. Now release the hands. You're going to place the palms under the feet. So bend the knees as much as you need to do this, and make sure the toes are just wiggling into your wrists. Give your wrists a little massage with your toes. Relax your head. Release your hands. Bring the palms on the mat ahead of you. And you're going to go for your crow. So as you bend into your knees, see if your knees will come into your armpits or above your elbows. Gently take your gaze just at the top of the mat, and then slowly, if you can, bending at your knees, bringing your heels towards your hips. Keep working with your breath here. We'll take a little moment for you to practice up and down. Take it slowly, don't rush. Compassion for yourself. All of the lift is in the core, so you're not taking any momentum to go forward. It's a very slow and controlled pose. Feel your hips moving up. And when you feel the lightness on your feet because your hips are high enough, then just let your feet leave the mat. You can take one foot at a time to give you confidence. You can pile cushions in front of you for your head as well if you need to balance your head on something. Extra points if you fall over and laugh. Okay. Come to your Malasana, just to let the energy ground. Relax your neck, soften your face. And then you're going to bring your hands to the mat and bring the hips up to your full fold. Just walk to the top of the mat a little bit in your full fold. Exhale. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms up, come to chair pose. Holding for 3. Now find your pelvic floor here. Remember, it's a different sensation. Bring it in for 2. And for 1. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Take the feet back, high plank. Exhale the chest down. Inhale, heart rises. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale the leg to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms rise, warrior 1 or high lunge. Exhale, bring the leg down. Exhale, take it back to down dog. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale the chest. Inhale, heart rises. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale it to the top of the mat between the hands. Inhale, arms rise, warrior 1 or high lunge. Exhale, hands down. Take the left leg back to down dog. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale the chest down. Inhale, heart rises. And exhale to down dog. Look to the top of the mat. Bend into the knees and take a little hop to your full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Bend into the knees, arms rise to chair. Now you're going to exhale, bring the hands to heart center, and you're going to take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keep bending into the knees here. And you're going to have a little play with side crow. So you're going to bring the hands down onto the mat. The left palm is coming under the left shoulder, as if this was your chaturanga shoulder, and the right hand is coming under the right shoulder. Start to bend into the elbows and make sure the right knee is glued to the left upper arm. As the weight comes forward, you might feel the right hip come onto the elbow of the right arm. Again, find where the gravity is as you move over, and as the feet become lighter, you can just maybe lift them up. So the trick is getting into the stretch and opening through the left side here to get into the rotation. And then the body will find its way in. Good. Nice and slow. Now, because you've been working on the pelvic floor, the lower body is already drawing itself together. Okay? Well done. Release and come back into your chair. And then inhale, bring the arms up, come to standing. Exhale, bring the hands down to the side. Good. Just ground. Bend into the knees, fingers to the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Take the feet back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale to down dog. Now inhale, left leg rises. Exhale it to the top of the mat between the hands. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge or warrior 1. Exhale, hands come down. Take the left leg back to down dog. Exhale, come forward into your chaturanga. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge or warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the leg back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, the chest down. Inhale, heart rises, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Good. Look to the top of the mat and take your little jump to your full fold. Inhale into chair pose. So bring the arms up and let's work round to the other side. So this time you're bringing the hands to heart center. And as you exhale, you're bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Bringing the hands down onto the mat, finding the palms underneath the shoulders as you would for chaturanga, gluing the left knee to the right elbow, and then seeing as the chest comes forward, you find that center of gravity. No kicking, just lifting through the side of the body. Nice. And if you feel you want to split the legs, you can go into a flying angel. Yeah. And coming back down. Releasing back into chair. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And the palms to heart center, finding your Karuma Mudra again. As you stand here, find the pelvic floor, drawing in the 3 hammock of muscles, and see if that's now a lot more accessible, familiar, and more comfortable maybe. See what it does to the lower transverse abdominal muscle when you do this. That's the muscle between your pubic bone and your belly button. You may find a softer conditioning there as well. This will ultimately help support your lower back. Okay, release the hands. Inhale, arms rise. Now you're going to exhale to your full fold. We need to get back to down dog. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring it down. In your choice to do a vinyasa or just to step back to down dog. I don't mind. Whatever your body needs today. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Bend the knee and open the hip. Good. Now, as you exhale, you're going to come high on the left heel and bring the right knee to the left elbow. Take a twist. Inhale, take the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right nose. Inhale up. Exhale, take the right knee to the right elbow. And take it up. Now you have options. You can bring the right leg to the outside of the right hand and come to your lizard. You can take a restorative lizard here. You can drop the left knee, left toe, and just relax into it. Or you can bring the right knee onto the right elbow and come into, the name of that pose has completely escaped me. You can take your arm balance and let the leg fly. Flying splits, they sometimes call it, I think. Kundanyasana, there it is. Thank you for whoever channels that to me. It's your Kundanyasana, there you go. And remember, all of these arm balances is the case of finding your center of gravity, which is generally just above your hips, and letting a sense of lift rather than momentum. Coming back down from Kundinasana, everybody coming to dragon. And just take a few gentle rock and rolls. Now tuck the toe, raise the knee, and release the right leg underneath just enough so the right knee can find the right wrist and come to your pigeon. We're going to exhale the chest down and relax into your pigeon at this stage. Now, as the hands are ahead of you, you've got the choice to join the palms. You can hold each opposite elbow, or you can actually find the mudra. You can relax the right hand into the left palm. And use the breath to soften through your body. Now you're going to roll back onto your right hip and just bring the legs out ahead of you. Keep hold of this right leg. Keep the right leg up. Bring the right leg and just cradle it in your hand and your elbow. Have a look at what your exterior rotation is like in that right leg. And we're going to go for an Ashwagandha. So now see if you can maybe bring the right leg up a little more. And just have a little cradle rolling and rocking from side to side. And if you're nowhere near this pose, I don't want you to worry or feel like, oh, I can't do this. You just take it to wherever you can. And if you're just moving the hip low down here, that's great, do it. Now bringing the leg up, see if you can bring the right upper arm inside the left knee here. You can take a little quick compass if you feel you have that in you. From here, you're going to cross the legs and you're going to bring the body over. And now the left leg is crossing on top of the right. Sorry, guys. It escaped me. There. Stay there, leg. Cross the left on top of the right, bind the feet, and then just rock the body forward. You've got the weight coming onto the right upper arm. Now remember, the rock of the weight is coming in the hips. It's getting the hips up and over. Okay? Have a nice little play. See if you can... It's called Ashwagandha, which is 8-limbed pose. And it represents one of the deities who was born disabled with judgment on the world. So again, we're bringing this idea of kindness and compassion back into the pose, of not having judgment, but looking for where you can be of service. Release that pose, come back to your down dog. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, the left leg comes across to the right elbow. Inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale, the left leg comes across to the left elbow. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, the knee to the nose. Inhale, take it up, bend the knee and open the hip. Now, as you exhale, the left foot is coming outside the left hand to dragon. And you've got your choice of dragon here. Or if you want to take your Kundinasana on the left, go ahead and have a little play there. Think about chaturanga arms when you're coming into Kundinasana. Think about the elbows coming into the waist and using the strength of this upper arm as a platform for the left leg to rest on. Again, it's all coming from the core. Movement of the limbs always comes from the core. And everyone coming back into dragon. And just take some soft movements, rock and rolls backwards and forwards. Releasing the left hip. Tuck the right toe, raise the right knee. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. The left shin is diagonally under your body, and you're exhaling into pigeon. Just relax into your breath, soften your body. No rush. Finding the mudra if you want to. Great. Now gently you're going to roll onto that left hip. Right leg can come out ahead and keep hold of the left leg. Bring the left leg up and just start to cradle it. Now, guys, you're going to find each side is different. If each side is absolutely equal, then that's weird. There will be a slight difference. There could be a huge difference. I have a huge difference because I have had surgery on my left hips, and my left hip simply will not do the same as my right hip, and that's okay. So just take those soft rocks, releasing through the left hip, wherever that is comfortable for you, and then see if you can take that a little bit higher, a little bit further. If you want to feel you have your compass, have a play with it, see if it's there, give it a little bit of space. We didn't really warm up for compass today, so don't be surprised if it's not there. And then see if you can just hoist that left leg over your shoulder like a handbag. Bring the left palm onto the mat and wrap the feet together. With both palms on the mat now, see if that lets you get the hips up and release the legs to the side. And it's all in the hips, remember. It's easier to lift the hips. If the hips lift, then the feet go with them. If you try and lift the feet, then the feet are going to try and lift the hips, and that's virtually impossible. So the space that we've made through the right side of the body, and it's that drawing together of the pelvic floor. So the energy is coming to the hips, and you can connect to that area in your body and feel how it needs to move. Come back down and release both feet, both legs ahead of you. Come to Tadasana. Now from Tadasana, bend into the knees and take the feet up. Come to boat pose, using the core, using the pelvic floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soles of the feet together. Exhale to your forward fold. Holding here. Relax your hips, relax your body. Relax your jaw and soften. Inhale, gently come all the way up. Draw the knees together. Reach the arms forward, soles of the feet to the mat, bend into the knees. Exhale, slowly, 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 coming down to the mat. Now there's going to be a place where it's a little bit tough and juddery. See if you can stay there. Use the pelvic floor. Squeeze through the thighs. Let yourself come down really slowly and release the head. Now bring the heels in towards the hips. Make sure you can feel the heels with your fingertips. Now you can take your wheel if you have your wheel, or if you want to join me, inhale, bring the hips up to your bridge. Bind your palms underneath, roll the shoulders in, keep the hips high and draw the knees together. Relax your chin to your chest. Nice deep breaths. And then gently exhale, bringing your hips all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest, release from your wheel if you're in your wheel, and just find your counter pose, gently rolling from side to side. Release the arms to the side, palms facing up, and bring the knees over to the right-hand side. Take your supine twist. Turn your head to the left, close your eyes. Inhale, bring the knees up to the chest, leave the arms where they are. Exhale the knees over to the left and turn the head to the right. Gently bring the knees up to the chest. Maybe your last pose, anything you need if you want to take a happy baby, or just hug the knees. Anything that's going to finish you and bring you down to your Shavasana. Bring the legs straight ahead of you. Close off the eyes, palms by the side, facing up. Just relax into your breath. Let your body really start to process the practice. So if you need to scan through your body from your toes up to your head, kindly and gently asking yourself to relax. And carefully and gently bringing little movements back into your wrists, your ankles, rotating them, your fingers and your toes. Turning your head from side to side. If you prefer to stay here for longer, go ahead and do that. But otherwise, inhale, bring your arms overhead and stretch. And exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one final hug. And then rolling to your left or right hand side. Just take a moment. When you're ready, coming up to face the room, keeping the eyes closed, and finding for the final time our Karuna Mudra. Reflect back from about an hour ago and just notice how you're feeling with the softness in your life. You effortlessly created a space for kindness, a gentle embrace for both yourself and the world around you. And just to seal that in, give yourself a hug. Take your hands around you, put the palms onto the back of your shoulders, and squeeze yourself. Remind yourself that whatever else is going on around you, you have to come first for you. You have to serve yourself first, do what you need first, and then you're useful to others. That's how we find kindness and compassion, not needing somebody else to fulfill the emptiness inside, but just fulfilling it for ourselves. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Love to you all. Take care. Thank you for joining.